While working as a career counselor, this was really one of my very favorite resources. I frequently brought students and clients to this resource and introduced it to them so that they could use it on their own. So ONet is the Occupational Information Network, and it's a free online database that contains hundreds of occupational definitions to help students, job seekers, businesses, the workforce, and even professionals so they can understand how work and careers is developed in the United States. This website is developed under the sponsorship of the U.S. Department of Labor and the Employment and Training Administration, and it was done through a grant in the 1990s. So this website is available through ONet online, so be sure to look that up. Currently, many employers and companies use this website to develop their job descriptions. They expand pool candidates. You can see the other things in which they use it for. But one of my favorite things is how they organize the development of their organization with the workplace needs, as well as designing compensation, promoting systems, and recruitment. So they're trying to align their business and their company with what is going on nationally. Now, employees and job seekers also use this website, and they use it mostly to find out what jobs will fit their interest and skills, but they also use it to really learn what it takes to be successful in their desired career. So let's take a brief tour of the website. We're going to start on the home page, and the website really is easily maneuverable. My favorite method of using this site is simply to search in the occupational quick search field. You're going to see it right here at the top. Let me see if I can highlight that for you right here. See that? Super easy to see. And now I'm going to erase that real quick. All right, but my favorite method, like I said, is using that quick search. But don't forget to come back to this home page and investigate everything that ONet has to offer you. You're going to find that it is useful both as a job searcher and employer and even as a lifelong learner. All right, since sharing that story about meter reading with my father in the last lecture, we're going to look at that occupation. You're going to see that all I did was type in meter reader in that search field from the home page. Now immediately you're going to see that it came up as the very first hit on the list. It's the very top one. However, let's look at some of these icons that are right here on this page. So look right here. See them? These are the two I'm talking about. One says Bright Outlook and the other one says Green. First, the Bright Outlook indicates, plain and simply, let me get that up there for you, that this indication says that the occupation is expected to grow rapidly in the next several years. There's going to be a large number of those jobs. Now, mind you, this is not under meter reader. This is under inspector, tester, sorter, samplers, weighers, okay? But these particular occupations are growing, and there's going to be new and emerging occupations within that particular area. The next one we looked at was green. Green indicates that there's really a green economy. These are going to be technologies that are increased demand for occupations because they are related to our environment. We're going to look for a need for occupational performance or generating and creating new emerging occupations that are related to a green economy. Let's now turn back to our meter reader. As soon as I hit meter reader, up came this page, and it's a summary report. Now, when you select it, you're going to see that there are a variety of options. And if we were to scroll through this page, here's what you're going to find. Technology skills, tasks, tools used, knowledge, skills, abilities, work activities, detailed work activities, work context, job zone, education, credentials, related occupations, employment, and even job openings. So you can really even do your job search through this website. But like I said, we're going to just return to some of the highlights because there's a lot to look through. But I want to just highlight a couple things. Now, as we read through these, I want you to keep asking your question in the back of your mind and ponder, is this something that I would enjoy doing? First, I'm going to just open up work context. And it's evident that this career is essentially an outdoor career. It says 100% of current meter readers affirmed that this was an activity they did every day. They were outside. So by going through each of these listed items, the environment of the meter reader becomes very evident, and that they drive from place to place, they go outdoors, and they look at the meters. When looking at other jobs, be sure to look that the work context matches what you'd like to do. For me, when I read outdoors and exposed to the weather, I already knew I would not enjoy this occupation. Now, this is just a snippet from the job zone sub area. You can see I actually cut it off here. And partly it's because I wanted to make sure that it was able to read that, right? Because this is pretty small print here. Anyways, so education and training are the greatest pieces to look here. So if you had a PhD, you would be underemployed if you were to apply for this position. However, if you had a high school degree and don't want to go to college, this might be a good option. So let's look at the interest field. This is where you're going to find that Holland code. So note that there are only 2 codes instead of the normal 3. So for a meter reader, the professionals in this field tend to be CR. That means that they are conventional and realistic. Now this is a vital piece of occupational information, a vital piece of that puzzle, because why? This is in that last section. If you were to scroll all the way down to the bottom, by the way, it talks about the employment and the wages. So here, let's look at this. The wages listed are usually the average in the United States, but if you were to click on that button that says local salary information, it'll bring up the wage for your state. For instance, right now here it says that the U.S. is $38,940. If you lived in Arizona, you would be making about $43,000. But let's compare that to Florida. Florida, you'd only make $30,000. Now, you'd be really disappointed if you lived in Florida and expected to be making that United States average wage. Let's also look at that projected growth. Do you see that right here? It says decline, -2% or lower. A decline. This means that this is an occupation which will probably disappear. Now, if you're passionate about having a reading, those meters out there, go do it. But make sure that you have an alternative plan. You may find that during your lifetime, you're going to need a new career because your profession may suddenly disappear. So ONet will also list similar occupations and even job openings in the field. If you want to be a meter reader, but there's no ability to do that, you may realize that if you scroll even further below this particular piece on that main page, that there are going to be related occupations. So jump online and look at it. Search at some of your top career choices, see what skills, knowledge, and education, and even what your job outlook would be. Have some fun with it.